Welcome back.
Ah, hello and welcome to another episode of Bald Banter. Again, I am your host, Troy Hepker.
And I am your other host, Nick Hefner. How
How's
we doing, Bubba?
everybody doing? I'm doing great. How are you?
Wonderful, spectacular, beautiful.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah,
Your Packers won today.
my Packers
My
did.
Niners, my Niners are about to win today. Maybe.
I want them to. I
I
personally,
I want them to as well, but you know what? We kind of got to stay healthy.
yes, kinda,
Whether we have pneumonia or sprained ankles or quads or
or anything.
yeah, pretty
Just
much.
stay healthy for me, please.
I would freaking love that they stayed healthy. It would be amazing.
Dude, what
So
just, speaking of football, what just happened in the Commanders game?
freaking amazing touchdown that they'll talk about for years, years.
What the
I
heck?
the Bears cannot catch a break, literally
No,
ever.
no.
They haven't been able to catch a break since '85.
I mean, I'm perfectly okay with it. I
Okay. Yeah,
hate
you
the
are
Bears.
as a Packers fan. Yeah, you're fine with it. But like for everybody else that's a Bears fan or somebody else that just wants to see them do well for a game, they by all rights had that game. They by all rights had that game.
You
Had it.
literally,
Had it. There was what, 20 some seconds left on the clock?
yes,
Like 27?
yes.
And then they throw a Hail Mary bomb. There's X amount of players in this cluster, and Noah Brown like 3 feet behind it. And he just goes,
Would you, would you look at what I
touchdown.
just found?
And then, and the way he just walked off to the back of the end zone.
Yes.
Oh, I felt bad for almost literally every Bears fan right there. Just
Oh, I
almost.
don't. I'm gonna give a shout out to my favorite Bears fan, my buddy Brock Rower.
Oh, I thought you were going to say AA Ron.
No, my favorite Bears fan.
Ah,
I love you, Brock, but your Bears suck.
yeah. I don't say that because then karma comes back to get me with San Francisco.
Oh, my game's already done for the day. We barely beat the Jaguars.
Okay.
Barely.
The 49ers pretty much like got stomped by Kansas City, right?
It's Kansas City, and then Kansas City comes out and barely beats the Raiders
7. They won by 7. Do
against,
you see do you see what I'm getting at?
yeah.
Okay. I can't sit here and be like, oh yeah.
I can
And
also
then
screw the Vikings.
did they win today?
No, they played Thursday night and they lost to the Rams 20 to
Oh,
30.
that's right. That's right. They did lose to the Rams.
Oh, dude. What other big games were surprising to me?
There's Debo on oxygen from last week. We'll see how Debo does tonight.
I'm surprised. I mean, not surprised the Texans won. I'm surprised they won by as little as they did, 23-20. But you have your quarterback that says, "Take me out because I'm tired."
I would love to go out every day if I'm tired. Just come home and take a nap and do not do what I'm doing.
Right.
Especially if I was getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year
Oh,
to
Bubba,
do
it's
so.
not a year, it's a game.
How much does he get paid a year?
Let me look up what his
Like
uh,
what's his contract for?
Anthony Richards.
Good old Zeke. He don't look like he used to. Not as good as he used to be.
Zeke. Oh, Zeke. Yeah. Yeah. So Anthony Richardson signed a 4-year, excuse me, $33.99 million contract. He's literally getting paid thousands of dollars to work.
Yeah, like I said.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That's what I said. Hundreds of thousands of dollars a game.
Not gonna lie, I thought
And then if I could work for a week and make what he makes in a week and be like, you know what? I'm not feeling it today. I'm tired. And just go home and not be afraid to lose my job.
So his cap hit for this year is $7.7 million.
If you're going to pull yourself out because you're tired, you're not worth it.
Yes.
Just saying.
His base salary is $2.2 million this year.
What's the little dealies on the Cowboys jerseys?
Oh, hold on. I'm not even, my bad, Bubba. I was watching Sports Center.
I thought it was like Darth Vader for a second. Like they were showing Dak Prescott, and it looks like he's got Darth Vader on his on his right shoulder.
He could.
Left shoulder? I don't know. It's opposite on the TV.
All right. What other big surprises? How about the Browns beating the Ravens 29-24?
Lamar Jackson looked upset.
Also,
that was an upset game, man.
Yes. Also,
and the fact that
hate the new kickoff.
I don't hate it, but it's a lot different.
Yeah.
Right? It's supposed to be, what did they say? Safer, but it came from the. Are you telling me to hold on?
A false start on a kickoff?
I mean, yeah, it looks it.
Zeke Elliott, the Ohio State.
Illegal formation on a kickoff.
No.
Against Dallas. I'm cool with it. Anyway.
Yeah, it puts the ball in the 25 instead of the 35. I don't remember.
I had to I was trying to explain today to Daxton that the Browns are an expansion team that used to be a real team that got transferred, like they got bought out and went to Baltimore, and that the Baltimore Ravens were the real Browns, and that the Browns or the new Browns were like not really the Browns. And he's just like,
huh?
Blew his mind. I was like, that was like a 20-minute conversation.
Hey, there's Bosa.
Yep. Hopefully he's good. Limited in practice this week for his elbow.
That's not important. Oh, not going to lie. What a grab by CeeDee Lamb.
See, there you go. Elbow all bandaged up.
What other big surprises? Cardinals
NFL
beating the Dolphins by a point.
Yeah, by a point. Tua coming back. Tua's healthy enough to play.
I still don't think he's healthy, but that's my opinion.
I also would say that he should probably just hang it up. Sometimes your quality of life is better than
a paycheck.
Yeah, but he could just he could do so many other things in the field of football. There's an analyst on whatever show, anything other than being a quarterback.
I mean, I agree, but
help coach the team for the rest of the year. Something.
Right.
But
well, let's talk about another subject. How about them Yankees?
Yeah, how about them Yankees? I'm pretty sure somebody said Dodgers in 4. I am halfway to that prediction. Dodgers in 4. Dodgers in 4.
You are halfway there, bud.
Halfway. But with the remaining 3 games right now in New York, I'm not. I am fairly certain that New York is going to come back and do a little bit of a hullabaloo while they're in New York and win a game, if not all 3.
I would say they might win more than one, Bubba.
Win a game or all 3 in New York.
Yeah,
but I would love to see Dodgers win in 4 because I don't like the Yankees that much.
Is there any? I don't. I'm trying to think if I know anybody in my friends list that's an actual Yankees.
An actual Yankees fan? You have one of those people?
I don't think I do, dude.
Oh, I mean, that's not terrible.
Let's see. Shohei Ohtani was hurt. I know he's something with his wrist. I think he was sliding into second base and hurt his wrist.
And then Freddie Freeman is always dealing with an issue of some sort as well.
Freddie Freeman is a beast.
Still wearing the wrong jersey, if you ask me.
Yeah.
It should still have that big old A in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Braves with the tomahawk. Something. I do miss Freddie Freeman, among others. Braves. We win the World Series and everybody's just like dispersed.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna make this comment right now. At least your name is spelled right this week, Bubba.
Like I said, Toy Hepker.
Oh,
clever marketing ploy or honest mistake? I'll never tell the truth.
Oh, I can tell you it was a mistake, guys.
No, that sounds made up.
Sounds fiction.
Science fiction. Oh, buddy.
What else we got to talk about?
Not to get off of football or anything else like that, but what about some wrestling news lately here, bud?
Yeah.
You got Chris Jericho winning his ninth world title.
Ninth.
Be at the Ring of Honor World Championship. I'm not here for this one. I like Chris Jericho, but I am not here for this title win.
Yeah.
He doesn't need it, but I don't know where they're going with it. The Learning Tree's always got something up his sleeve, I would say.
Can't believe the Learning Tree. Dude, that gets me every
time. Learning Tree. I love it, dude, though. When he's like he's like in such a bad mood or an angry promo, he's like still like, Hi guys. Freaking love it. The Jon Moxley Orange Cassidy angle has been furthered.
I like
by Wheeler Yuta was in the Best Friends before he was in Blackpool Combat Club.
Yes.
Are you aware? Okay. Well, with Wheeler Yuta being in the Blackpool Combat Club, Wheeler Yuta being in the Blackpool Combat Club does not make sense to me because he has no, how do I want to say this? I don't want to say like a violent bone in his body, but like he does not come off that way to me like Jon Moxley or Bryan Danielson or Claudio Castagnoli.
Yes.
Not at all. Wheeler Yuta was like the black sheep of that whole thing.
Yes.
Totally could have done without him, but now you got Wheeler Yuta's trying to appease everybody, yada yada, but he would not stomp on his former best friend's neck with a chair on it.
Correct.
Put it on his ankle first. Claudio moves it to his neck. Wheeler stands there just staring at it, so Claudio runs over and stomps on his neck. Chuck Taylor already had ankle surgery, career-ending ankle surgery, possibly, and now Claudio stomps on his neck.
Correct.
Okay, so now we're further in the angle between Orange Cassidy, Jon Moxley. Is Jon Moxley going to lose the title at Full Gear to Orange Cassidy? I don't know.
Full Gear.
They've already, huh?
That's what, November 23rd? Yes. Yes, it is Saturday, November 23rd.
Yes, sir, it is. And it's probably going to start at like 8 and end at like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. Because there's going to be there's going to be 14 wrestling matches on that card.
Yeah, there's quite a few on that card.
Again, I friggin' love AEW. But like they need to pull back on the number of matches that they have on their card. I don't need like
Debo Samuel.
30. I don't need 35 blood feud matches on this card.
Correct.
I just want a card that's like X amount of matches on there that are less than 15 and are going to keep my attention.
Yes, good matches.
That's all I want. That's all I want.
I don't.
But is Wheeler Yuta one of those guys that's going to keep my attention? No, he's not.
Right.
Right. But Jon Moxley, Orange Cassidy is Wheeler Yuta finally going to turn on Jon Moxley in the Blackpool Combat Club going into Full Gear and help Orange Cassidy win the title? Could happen. I don't know. Might not happen.
Right.
And then you've got Christian Cage, Father of the Year, going into Full Gear. Christian has his ironclad title shot, which is essentially WWE's Money in the Bank.
Yes.
Christian going to cash in on Full Gear. God, I hope so. Christian Cage having the title would be awesome.
Christian Cage.
I would enjoy that. Like, the dude is so good. One of the most underrated wrestlers of all time, ever. I would friggin' love for Christian Cage to cash in and win the title.
Yes.
100%. 100%.
I was a big Christian Cage fan. I've always been a big Christian Cage fan.
Dude, I have liked Christian forever. And like I liked Edge and Christian in WWE.
Yes.
As a tag team, right?
Yes, they were very good.
Great. And then they split up. I still liked Christian, and I was so pissed that they never did anything with him. And then he leaves and goes to TNA and wins the TNA World Title. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I like that. But he had Tyson Tomko.
Right.
Christian didn't need Tyson Tomko. He was a big enough heel that he didn't need Tyson Tomko. And now you've got Chris Sabin, who hasn't been on TV, hasn't been seen on TV for the better part of a year, maybe. Showing up.
Yes.
Trying to be in the patriarchy. Christian finally kind of acknowledged him to be in the patriarchy. He's got to take over Luchasaurus / Killswitch's spot, right? Yeah. Since he is like medically not cleared to come back. Shelton Benjamin MVP and Swerve Strickland angle. Don't get me started. MVP, Shelton Benjamin, bringing back the Hurt Business / Hurt Syndicate, whatever they're going to call it in TNA. I mean, in AEW, right?
Yes.
Can't wait. Just bring it back and give it to me, and give it to me in a form that is going to be fantastic that WWE like screwed up on. You throw Swerve Strickland in there. How are you going to like dislike that entire angle / faction. You can't. As like a real fan, you can't throw Hangman Adam Page in with Swerve Strickland as a tag team. It's a much better idea. I really think you should do that, Tony Khan. Get after it. Just saying. Get off of that for a second. I'm just saying Swerve Strickland, Hangman Page as a tag team, way better than anything they would ever be doing right now.
And get rid of who?
Ever.
Who's his buddy that comes out with him?
Who? Prince Nana? No. You keep Prince Nana just because you don't like Prince Nana.
That's not his name. That's not what we call him.
Who?
Homeless Terry.
Oh my God. That's not what I
that's
call
just
him.
For you, Schmidt. Schmitty, that's
what
for you.
That's what you and Smitty 419 call him. I'm not calling him Homeless Terry. It's Prince Nana. Smitty. Love you, bud.
I had to get him in there.
And now we've got the Elite and Daniel Garcia and Private Party. Can I tell you how much I do not like Daniel Garcia or Private Party?
I don't like Private Party.
I don't like any of the three at all, period. Never, ever have I liked any of them. Daniel Garcia does this stupid dance move. If he didn't do that stupid dance move and he was like a serious wrestler, probably. Sorry, I'm getting a little worked up right now, but
yeah, but you're getting a little red, almost as red as your.
It's so annoying, and like that shit pisses me off. Like, I'm sorry, and this is not supposed to be this kind of podcast where you say this stuff like that, but it makes me angry that they have gimmicks like that and a Private Party gimmick that has not worked since they got there.
Correct.
Period.
Correct.
So if the Elite lose the tag team titles to Private Party,
you gonna come unglued?
Well, me and my friend Mark, we're just gonna stop watching.
Oh.
I'm not really. That's why my Instagram handle is your friend Mark, your bearded friend Mark. Well, it's because I have a beard. I like beard things. And a wrestling fan is called Mark.
Yes.
Bingo. Put the two together.
Your friend Mark. Bearded friend Mark. My bad, Bubba.
Or as my 8th grade math teacher used to say, KISS, keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, keep it simple, stupid.
Now.
Huh? Oh, no, go ahead.
You got something to say about KISS?
No.
The band KISS?
I was going to do another keep it simple, stupid with the Bloodline.
Okay, go ahead.
Bubba, I've never been a big fan of the Bloodline. I don't think it's the greatest thing they could have done.
I liked the Bloodline, and I liked the Bloodline a lot. But when Roman held the title for over 1,000 days, I said it's time to.
Yes, that's where I didn't like it. Yes.
Okay. But that's not the Bloodline. That's just Roman having the title. I didn't think Roman needed to have the title that long.
No.
So that's not actually you didn't like the Bloodline. You just didn't like Roman having the title that long.
Okay, yes, I will take that back. I didn't like, and the new Bloodline,
dog shit.
Not.
Solo Sikoa is awful.
Yeah.
Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga. Great. I like Tama Tonga. I've liked Tama Tonga from New Japan. WWE Tama Tonga.
Garbage.
Not so much. Not as much garbage as Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa, so bad.
Yes.
So bad. He is by far and away the worst member of the Bloodline. Do you remember Hunico in WWE? He came out with dude. Dang it. Tonga Loa had another name in WWE. Somebody else in the comments, help me out if you remember, because right now I don't. Yeah. But he came out on a tricycle, and the new Sin Cara was Hunico. And
Tonga Loa
was not. He was something else. legit.
I'm
But
looking.
Hunico, who later became Sin Cara,
Yes.
came out with somebody else, and they rode like a tricycle or a bike to the ring. That was his first stint in WWE. Nobody liked him then. Nobody likes him now. But Tungaloa has missed. He messed up the original pin for his debut. Like he was supposed to pull somebody off from a pin. Messed that up.
Oh, he messed that up horribly.
The referee pulled himself off before he even pulled anybody off.
Yes.
And then Kevin Owens went to go powerbomb or drop Tama Tonga on his head. And Tungaloa missed him the first time and then had to go in for a second time where it looked like he got it, all of it right. But if you watch some of these videos on YouTube, you could watch him go and he punch Tama Tonga right in the forehead. Oh, dude, I died because it was so bad.
Yes.
Ideally, on camera, if he's not doing anything of like physicality, is he an imposing member of the Bloodline? Yeah, but is that what you want? No, it's not. It's, I don't know. Like the new Bloodline is 100% terrible. Interception for the 49ers. Thank you.
I'm a little bit ahead of you on that one.
Sorry. I'm trying not to
react.
The game's on. I'm trying not to react because we're doing the pod here, but you know, we're live, pal.
We're live, dude.
Like Tama Tonga, love Tama Tonga. Solo, not so much. Tungaloa, not at all. The Rock, the final boss, the real leader of that bloodline. I like him too. But no, dude, you're gonna have Jimmy, Roman, and gosh dang, and I think if I watched SmackDown on Friday night, Jey Uso finally came back around, right, to avenge that title loss that you were so mad about.
I was so mad about.
I know you were mad about it, but guess what? Jey Uso was mad about it too, and came out and cost the Bloodline the titles for the Motor City Machine Guns.
Yep, Motor City Machine Guns.
And I was texting my buddy Aaron, and I was so mad. And one, I apologize because he wasn't watching it, so spoiler alert. But the Motor City Machine Guns came out and they wrestled DIY. And I'm like, okay, they're just furthering this. So Crown Jewel comes along, they can wrestle, yada, yada, yada. They win the match, obviously. The Bloodline comes out and says, hey, we don't want to wait till Crown Jewel, so let's do this right now. Let's do this tonight. And I'm like, gosh, dang it. I texted him and I was like, no, they're going to lose. No. And then I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, wait a second. This happened earlier during the week. This is what's going to happen in about 6 minutes. Because it was literally the end of the show after the Motor City Machine Guns beat DIY in the main event on SmackDown.
Yes.
Jimmy comes out, beats up Solo Sikoa, pulls his hood down, pulls his mask down. Jimmy, right? Next thing you know, you got Roman's music hits, OTC up on the board. Roman Reigns comes down from the back. They brawl to the back. No music, no nothing. Here comes somebody else in a black hooded sweatshirt with black pants on and a mask covering their face. Well, who else does this have to be other than freaking Jey Uso?
Who could it be?
Oh, it could have been Jey Uso being that mad that he lost the Intercontinental title, much like somebody else who was mad because he lost the Intercontinental title.
Superman, dude. I'm just so mad at how short-lived it was.
He'll get another title shot. His singles run is not going to be.
I know, but it just irritated me on how short it was.
Titles anymore these days, literally, dude, are just a prop.
A dime a dozen.
You don't in this day and age, you don't need a title to be a top guy.
Correct. You don't.
You can be a top guy and not have a title. But do I want some of the top guys that I like to have a title? 100%. Do I want Finn Balor to be in the Judgment Day? No, I don't.
I love.
Do I want Finn Balor to have the world title championship? Yeah, I want Finn Balor to have the world title again. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Give me the demon. Give me the demon Finn Balor with the title.
Yes, I love.
That's what I want.
I love the demon.
Okay. Now, do I want Dirty Dom in the Judgment Day? No, I don't. You can still give me heel Dirty Dom
by himself,
but give me Dirty Dom and give me Dirty Dom with either the Intercontinental or the U.S. title.
Yes.
Which means if you have Dirty Dom with that title, I mean the U.S. title, you have to give LA Knight a world title because I like LA Knight. And I've liked LA Knight since he was Eli Drake in TNA.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am just glad that wrestling is getting away from a monopoly of WWE and there are other promotions that are coming around.
Correct.
And other people are watching, like Slammiversary just happened.
Yeah.
I did not get to watch it. I will rewatch it. But you had Nick Nemeth, formerly known as Dolph Ziggler, put the title on the line against Joe Hendry. And I believe in Joe Hendry. Right? Jordan Grace put the title on the line against somebody. I don't know. I don't really watch TNA too often because
I don't watch TNA.
I don't ever get a chance. You don't watch TNA ever?
I mean, very rarely. That's normally my busy night.
Oh, bro. I like TNA, and I like quite a few wrestlers that are actually in TNA. Like Brian Myers in the system with Moose and Eddie Edwards and Alicia. That freaking group, the system, solid heel group, dude.
Yeah.
Solid heel group. And if you're a fan of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast Network, you know what I'm talking about. If you watch TNA, you know what I'm talking about. And then there's GCW, who runs promotions. GCW is probably the largest indie company in the United States. That is where friggin' Matt Cardona had his resurgence on the indies.
Yep.
Like after he got fired in 2020, bam, went to GCW, blew up after that. You got Danhausen, who was in Ring of Honor, now doing GCW shows, other shows. Why AEW does not use Danhausen straight blows my mind. Why? Yeah. Where's my mask? Where's my mask at? Did I put
it was hanging up last I saw it?
I did. It's too far away, but like
bringing the toys out.
Give me more Danhausen, Tony Khan. Give me more Danhausen.
I'm talking a lot to Tony Khan tonight.
Well, okay. It just makes me mad. It makes me angry. Guys that I like don't get the shine or the flowers that they deserve. Danhausen is one of those guys.
Yeah.
Good in-ring performer. Top merch seller, by the way, on AEWshop.com or shopaew.com, whichever. And if you bought one of those Danhausen crates, let me know what you find in it. But he is one of those guys that should be pushed to the freaking moon just because he is a top merch seller or something. They haven't even had him on TV for
I say it's been a while since I've seen him.
a long time. Like, dude, turn Danhausen evil and do evil Danhausen, where he comes out with a jar of teeth and Spike.
Right.
Like, I want the Danhausen that would dump human teeth, real human teeth. Nick, you think I'm joking, but he dumps real human teeth from a jar.
Oh, I don't think you're joking, Bubba.
In a jar into somebody's mouth while they're incapacitated. And then picks them up and gives them the good night Hausen, knees him in the face, and then pins him. How is that not entertaining?
I mean, it is.
Right? I'm just saying, whatever. That's just my call. Just my call. I'm a huge Danhausen mark, and that looked like a rough hit.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, now we're shoving. Oh, you got a fight in the 49ers Dallas game?
Yeah, they're just pushing. They're trying to slow dance.
There's no rivalry in this game.
Well, my guy, I hate to cut it short. Well, not even short.
Not even short. I think we were a little bit longer than last week.
We are a little bit longer than last week. Well, it's fun. Got a lot. It was a good time. Got a lot. I'll be gone this coming weekend.
You better get some content to throw up on the page, on the Instagram page.
We're gonna front row Knoxville Falls game, baby.
You're gonna record yourself walking around the stadium, correct? Get some content. Get some content for the page.
Yep, I'll also be getting a couple pictures with this big goon right here. Right here.
There you go.
So, no, I knocked all that junk over. It's fine though.
That's okay. You pick it up when you're done.
Yeah.
Get those videos, get those pictures, post them online. That way, everybody, all the banter buddies can check those out. We'll be good.
Yes, sir.
But,
all right, Dudeski. It was fun.
As always, have fun. Stay safe. Goodbye.
Goodbye.